Chicken Champions and the Funky Fighters. So now they can try to lock out other players from scoring. And it depends on how well they do, right? Because again, these are big 10-point props. There's a lot of them as well. You know, the props outnumber.
Know exactly what you need to do. Kind of gives them a little bit of an advantage, but the Funky Fighters really did come out to a huge lead in the first, scoring 5 points, or 5 total. See if they can hold it down right now and keep the lead as it is. The Chicken Champions at 20 are not going to be able to close the gap, but we'll see if the Fish Fam, the Cuddle Crew, and everybody else can approach the Funky Fighters right now. They're trying to stop that from happening.
Well, Scissors did just drop in with that 10-point prop, who's closing that gap. If they can get another 10-point prop in, they're going to be tied with the Funky Fighters, but they actually have to make it there to the center to make it into the incinerator. That is going to be make or break. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. And, you know, my first instinct for this, I just got to go. I just got to try and run out as much as I can. It's actually counterintuitive. Right now, you want to just be taking baby steps, right? Just making sure you can secure those points is crucial.
There's right now, you can see them down below, trying to get the shots as possible. They're racking up the eliminations right now. I don't think Fish Fam may have got through. Taldat gets one through. That's going to even the gap a little bit. There's the Funky Fighters again, just blind shooting through the black. And remember, 1:30 to go on this guard. Fish Fam has tied it up with that score right there.
And so has Cuddle Crew. They got 2 props in, so they're 1 prop behind right now. Oh, Action, you gotta be careful, buddy.
One prop behind, there's a little whip coming through as well, so all of a sudden, these teams are letting a lot of props through, or maybe it's the props who figured out timings, figured out their tendencies, figured out when they stop shooting. 1 minute to go here. Here's Ninja, he's got a car. This is one of the most difficult obstacles, or props to get in.
Don't stack on top of each other. Oh. So dangerous, because when you see things like that tight together, you're like, yeah, no. Oh no, the bumper. Gotta land.
He was moving. Unfortunate there. You've got to press that control key at the last second to be able to make sure you get through. Scissors makes it through.
Dude,
that's a lot. Points racking up. They're at 80 now. 30 points ahead of the Funky Fighters, which is unfortunate for their guard watch. 30 seconds to go.
They've taken the lead here. 20 points now. 30 points ahead. Make that 40. The numbers are changing like crazy. But right now, Scissors and the Fish Fam, they've got the lead. And this is huge right now. Don't forget the Funky Fighters are in the center. They can't rack up points. We've got 10 seconds left. These runners out in the field, they need to make it into the incinerator right now.
Are they going to have any more points accrue? It doesn't look like anybody's close. That's going to be the round. As the Funky Fighters and the Chicken Champions end up closing out that guard watch. See where the standings end. I did notice something though, Zeke, that the Ravens Revenge were at 0 for that run. They didn't get a single prop through, which is a far cry from their performance on Sky Station Showdown. They were second.
They need to band together right now. They need to rally, and they need to make this happen. Round 3 begins. You've got the Fish Fam and the Sunshine Soldiers in the middle. So now the Fish Fam, you know, we saw this before. They got this lead, but now they have to try and lock everyone else out from getting points. And as we've clearly seen, it is actually way more difficult than it sounds.
And judging by the first run of the Funky Fighters, they got 50 early on. We'll see if they can get and double their score, essentially, to tie up with the Fish Fam. But Sunshine Soldiers also being a guard, and the first 2 right now.
2 minutes left on this timer. You see people hitting these hidden little bumpers. So a little surprise in case you've been wondering why have they been flying up. There's little secret bumpers that are buried. You can see one right there that looks like a little silver dome. If players touch that, they're actually launched into the sky. And it's a very clear, like, hey, this is a person. They have disguised themselves as a prop. You should probably eliminate them. 2 minutes here on the clock. And Fish Fam are just tearing it up. But look, Funky Fighters, they were guards last round. They were behind pretty far. And now they're starting to close up that gap, right? If they can get another 3 props in within this 2-minute timer, they're going to be in a great spot heading into that final round.
Tyler trying to hold it down before he gets his last opportunity to go with the props. I hear the Cuddle Crew, and and they're going to be on guard watch next. So if they don't solidify this lead very strong right now, it's going to be so difficult for Revenge to finally get a drop in. They could have a final round that could be amazing. We'll continue to watch here for the Cuddle Crew, Llama Record Company, and Funky Fighters all earn a point in just a second there. 1 minute and 20 seconds for this guard watch to end.
Cuddle Crew only a single drop behind. The Funky Fighters are only 2, and so are the Llama Record Company. Raven's Revenge is now on the board with a single. That's a Raven. Look at that. Scissors, he's got this on lock. He's got the entire map laid out in his mind, and he can tell the difference. Wait, does he catch 2? He did not. Wait, these other 2 trucks, are they actually going to make it in? They're making it in. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Scissors, they snuck right under his nose. They get in. But it doesn't.
Oh, he hit that person from the blinds.
Wow. He heard you, Zeke. He knew.
Listen.
Flexing a little bit on everybody.
He knows I'm a big fan of his. All right, he knows. He knows. Cuddle Crew, they're nice and hidden. All right, got to watch the bumper. There is one hidden. You see it right there in front? Be careful. You can see it. It's right there. Good. Nope. Never mind. That was, looks like that was Fish Fam.
And it looks like a lot of props are making it towards the center right now. I think I just saw 3. Very close. Here's the approach from Huizi. Remember, they have to get sorted to get scored, so Tomoya, I think, will be the last prop here. Bensor making a push for it. No! But what a push there at the last second. They do all tie up. 3, the top 3 are tied up at 100. So that means this last round of Junkyard Juke is going to be so crucial.
This is very scary heading into round number 4. So take a look. In the center of the map, you've got Svenos and his crew. So don't forget, there's 3 teams tied for first. You've got the Fish Fam, you've got the Funky Fighters, and you have the Cuddle Crew. So basically, they are well ahead of the pack, but they're fighting each other. They are going to be edged out. Everything is riding on.
All the rest of the standings so important as well. Svenos and Co. and the Llama Record Co. doing a very good job on guard duty right now. And besides the top 2 ending up getting a couple of points, they're not letting anybody below them really earn anything. A lot of props approaching right now. The timing's going out. Ninja gets in with the car, scores. And that just solidifies the lead even further, but I think Fish Fam scored. No, they didn't. Look, first place to Little Whip Warriors. Now there's no tiebreaker involved. 20 seconds to go. Can anybody else score?
You just got to go. Do not jump. You just got to go. That's right. Oh! Okay, there's another round of points coming through. Little Whip at 150. And look, Taldak's right here. That's going to put him at 160.
Win for the Little Win Warriors, and it couldn't come at a better time here, Zeke.
That's right, man. Look, don't forget, those Silver Llamas are scattered right now. This puts them in a great spot. If they can get this world run win, they can secure themselves that gold llama. And out of nowhere, they can steal away the victory from everyone else around. A fantastic showing of the Little Win Warriors, man, dude. They came out of nowhere. They were just on it. They flipped the switch and they said, you know what, we're getting all these props in, and we're just going to get pulled away from the pack.
That's what happened. Perfect play. At the beginning, they had the guard defense. They didn't want to get over. I think the Ravens are, no, the Ravens are, I'm thinking of Funky Fighters. But nobody else really did anything. Ended up starting to slow down.
It happened a little bit, but just blustering that happened. No rust cards at all. You're like, okay, well these guys are very clearly
All in the different ways.
Yep.
Use the props in the front to kind of, protect so that the guys who are just barely then they make their approach and get 2 points at least, or at least 20 points in this remix version.
Yeah.
Little whip again. This is a better time because that puts them into the drama. And that's the bonus. That is the win. This is the win condition
for this Creative World Cup.
Well, I think the only thing that we need to do right now is send it down onto the stage. I want to hear from the Little Win Warriors. Standing by with them. Alright, so I'm going to be honest. I thought early on the Sky Station Showdown, Ninja specifically was dominating because of the fact that, the way the qualifiers work, you guys are out there running shooter trials. You were struggling, but you guys are finally finding your stride. Now you finally got a victory. You're so Golden Llamas on the line. You guys are so close. What do you think about this?
Honestly, I'm kind of relieved, to be completely honest with you guys, because, we were kind of nervous in the first 3 sets. We were not doing the best, but now we're doing well.
Alright, so you're in the running, but more importantly, you guys feel you need to shut down. I think they said the Ravens was revenge, but I don't know, I think things are really shaking up. What squad out here is surprising you so far?
Those Ravens, man. Like, all day, we got the edge on yesterday, but today, they were dominating.
There you guys have it, so as you can see, easily things can really shake up here, and just like that, suddenly, anyone's game to win. Ninja Squad takes it all. Well, we'll see, because we have a single golden game left. And in case you've forgotten, it's the World Run. And the remix is a single life.
That's so brutal. Like, especially online here. Everything matters. Everybody wants to match.
Don't forget, we've been bouncing around, right? We saw 16 of 8 right up to 30 points. But then we moved to Sky Station Showdown. Again. So these guys, back almost they didn't even have right.
Mechanics of Junkyard Juke at all is a low run. So we'll have to see if more.
Now they're available as LTMs. Sunday. Check them out. Silver one. Get points. I got 14. Hit it. That's fine. I'll stay on. Pretty bad, actually.
should have done before, but here we go. All the players are loading up.
One opportunity here to make a difference. If you mess up, it's over. So I'm looking for the players. Scissors.
And really, it's not one player. Right? We were talking about here. When they could be going out early, everybody needs to step up. Every single person.
That's right. This is it, the final opportunity to try and claim the golden llama and take a slice of that final $1 million prize pool available to the winner. And of course, let's not forget,
$5
World
million.
Cup Creative Champions. The time is now. Here we go. The game is about to begin. If you guys are here watching from the stadium, let them know you support them. Let them hear you right now. Let's hear it for all these teams. That's what I'm talking about. They need your energy right here, right now. 10 seconds before we hop into the game. Don't forget, it's World Run. That remix, A Single Life. Who is going to come out on top right now? It's anyone's game.
We'll see who out of the gate stay open right now. Who out of the gate is going to go down? How slow are they going to take this? You can see everybody does not want to move. You can cut the tension with a knife right now. Here, MSYP is going to be the first to go. Daniel in the back as well. Everybody's staggering their players so that they know what they need to do one by one. I heard some traps, MSYP. There he goes. Gets the first couple of coins and everybody at the same time. Funky Fighters have 6 right now. What a run so far from MSYP, not missing a beat.
Funky Fighters are already off to a strong start. Oh,
no!
MSYP. Oh, an error was made there on first run. It's okay, still got his crew. They can still make it through. Funky Fighters are still racking up the coins. They're going to pick up their 10th right here, right now. This is literally, I'm telling you, man, this is where this precision jump comes through.
He made it! Just made it. Oh, they made it through.
Actually, no, let this, don't even, just let the whole thing reset, yep. To go for it, but if it's committed, come on, set. He just okay.
Oh, dude, my heart is beating out of my chest right now. This is so just like he's by himself. This is the only chance. That's just high. And the castle is in danger after those spike traps.
Right.
Have to make sure they grab every single player. Meanwhile, Chicken Champion on the other side, he's by himself as well. I wonder how many different teams have anybody alive right now. Is it really up to the Chicken Champions? See, plenty of time to work. They can take it as slow as they possibly want. They got to.
Okay, nice. The point is because there's only one left here. 14 is the max money you can get before heading up to the next level.
Where'd you use this?
Just got word that the Fish fam actually has
3 people up.
only 10 points for them, so maybe taking things slow, letting things play out, seeing how the other teams do, because really the time is not of the essence in this case. Until the very last player. This Fish fam, one did go down at the meantime. Suzu is down, which is crucial because he was the player who was a speed dealer. But again, not too bad. His execution here is going back to take it. Most dangerous part of the castle, nice as trigger. He's through.
Okay, alright. Haven't seen other rookies pick up any of the points. Maybe there's like it's pretty hard to get in the trap. The only way really is in the traps there. Got the Funky Fighters this.
Trying this out now. Wait.
Guys, if you want Lachlan to go for this, you gotta give it up to him right now. If you want Lachlan to go for the jump, Lachlan, you gotta go for it.
There has to be a Lachlan chant. Lachlan. Come on, you have to go. Look, the thing is, he's talking into his team. He's like, look, what do I have to do? What do I need to make here, right? And this is good, because remember, they have 6 minutes. They can, like you said, they can take this as slow as possible. So Vision actually right now, they're leading the pack 15 points. That means they're up on that next tier. There's some pretty things happening up there. There you go.
They're through the castle. That's why they're all dancing right now, because they know they're starting to be in the hardest part possible. They know nobody else is here. Based on their coins. His teammate did fall up ahead. That's one though. This is so difficult. He's going to very good impulses.
He's got to make this one. See him taking a step back. He's like, look, the trap's not right. Look, this isn't right.
I'm way farther ahead of anybody else. He's going to wait until everybody else goes. Here's the Raven's Revenge. He's going to tie it up.
There you go.
In terms of places there are, but the Raven's Revenge don't have anybody else, so he can't get to that other lane to collect those points.
Right,
it's crucial.
And don't forget, if he got here by himself, that means there's that point, remember? Because there's 2 lanes, he left one behind. So there's more pressure on right now.
The scissors. That's what Scissors did in that game before. He's going for it. He's not stopping. He does need to make sure he beats the Fishman. You can see now Zan going at the same time. Is definitely not in this. Can he really make this with an impulse? No way. No. He's out.
He has
the end of Lachlan, the end of the Cuddle crew. And it is now 21-21. He just needs one more coin.
He needs to get that coin.
Which is more easy for him? Is it the one on this trap? Or is it the one back behind?
You can tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need one coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
There it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger. The fish fan. Zan clutches up for them here. Scissors and company absolutely dominated in the last set of the world run. It wasn't domination, really, though, was it? But it from Zand. They lost their man Scissors and Suzo early on, but everything fell on the shoulders of Zand, and he does it.
This is shaking me to my core, because what does this mean for the standings? In all 3 Golden Games, we saw a different winner. Funky picked up round 1, Little Whip picked up round 2, and now the Fish Fam picked up round 3. But don't forget, Fish Fam, they had that unbelievable time earlier on with 525. But, I mean, also, Funky Fighters, they got themselves the coins as well, so they all have wins. It's...
I'm trying to like think.
I'm trying to think back, like
all
how does
the different standings, because Fish Fam, they had a good performance in Junkyard Junior. Absolutely, right? Hands down. Here's the last moments for Zan. This moment could have been to him the Creative World Cup. They got that for a second.
This could be it, man. That literally could have very well. But then the question is, what if that doesn't get them the win? Should he have kept it up, right? When he decided, look, you know what, we got the point, let's end it here. What if they got one more point? Could that have made the difference? Are they already in the lead? Is there someone else?
Tiebreakers matter. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll
you know
see.
me, man. I stress out way too hard of this. I get way too into this.
I'm sitting here with my pen, just like from his little calculations here. Zeke, I don't even know. Nail-biting finish, that's for sure. Right, we could all agree that. Guys, if you like that finish here today, Zan clutching up. Guys!
They're asleep.
They're asleep. They're asleep. They want to know what's happening.
They don't know what we're asking them. I mean, guys, here in the stadium, was that not insane?
There you go.
There you go. You just had to ask them the right question. You asked them the wrong question. That's all it was.
I had to stick the word insane there. People get crazy for that.
There it is. There it is. But first off, let's just say, across the board, all of these teams performed incredibly well. Again, you know, just calling out, there was never just like one team that kind of was ahead of the pack the whole time. Fish Fam was starting to get there, right? Like, they were that one team that was like, wait, they were the only ones that had that insane time, but you know, everyone really showed up in massive ways. We're going to calculate the standings. Now, I think we're going to actually down the stage. We've got Poogie standing by with the Fish Fam, so let's hear from them.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am down here with the Fish Fam. Again, I feel like I've been talking to you guys all day. Dan, you were a little late coming over the interview. You had to put your shoes back on. Was your performance so great that you knocked your own socks off? Is that what happened there?
It's all about like getting comfortable. You play like you play at home, you'll play better. So that's what I did.
So just being completely comfortable. That's why you took your shoes off?
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, it definitely worked for you. You were the last one alive. What was that pressure like for you?
I mean, I just took my time and did what I've done like for like the past year, do the fronts, and it worked out.
And were your teammates coaching you through that whole thing?
Yeah, they were talking to me like, just telling me to chill, like do whatever I want, take my time. Yeah.
That's awesome. It definitely makes a difference when you have such a supportive team. Now, Scissors, I'm going to come to you and talk to you for just a moment. Now, this has to be an amazing moment for you, winning the death run like this. Now, how well versed are you in just having one life to live on these death runs?
I mean, I feel like I did very well, but these guys they're the GOATs. I make all these maps. These guys are the ones breaking world records, so I had them on my team to carry me to the victory.
Well, that's what I love to see. Amazing team synergy, amazing teamwork. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again. Zeke, back to you.
Man, what a humble team leader Scissors is. But, you know, mad respect to Zam. I like that he pointed out specifically, you know what? I just gotta play like I'm at home. I have to get comfortable. For me, I'm the same way. You're like, right, you know, just take the shoes off, right?
You can get comfortable, but there is no way that this feels like home. There is no way that this feels like home. And with the pressure, you know that is a one-lifetime thing to do. That's just...
Also to have his team there, right? They had his back. They were lifting him up saying, look, take your time. In fact, speaking of team, we actually have a listen in. Let's go back and relive that moment from their perspective.
Get up there, left side. Left side? Left side. Yep, left side. You're good.
AFK.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. No, I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah, wait, no, go back. Get that coin.
The next one is free. The next one is free. No. The next one is free. Shut up. The next one is free.
Go get that coin.
That was pretty hectic. But as a as a resounding, hey, leave the coin, seemed like that was the play.
Absolutely. He was considering. You saw him circling his mouse on that
he was
final one.
He was like, but
I left it. I had to go back.
But it's right. I'll go back.
But that was so genius for all the teams who got that far to realize that coin was not worth going for or even going for in the first place. Remember how we were so shocked that they didn't go for it. And we realized later that's because if you try to go for it, you will end up getting eliminated. Because it's too difficult to make that bunny hop to the coin, grab the coin, and then continue forward. You have to lose your momentum.
Those bunny hops are key to making that jump over the double danger. Man, we're calculating those standings. We're going to see who's winner. Honestly, I've been trying to do this in my head, but
we need the experts.
We need the experts, all right? I've got stuff written down, but, like, I can't read the code, all right? It's not coming to me. This literally could go anyone's way. And, again, because those silver llamas are scattered, any team that wins that gold llama is going to win.
Let's recall the couple of games that we had in this golden game.
Okay.
So Sky Station Showdown came down to the Funky Fighters in that final D point, all being pretty much uncontested. Nobody realized that they had their two opportunities, and they took them. They took them both. Skyrocketed from last place to first place. That put them in first in the first game.
But also, don't forget, Ravens Revenge were close that game, right? They came in the second place.
So, Junkyard Juke next. Okay, Junkyard Juke. We know for sure that Fish Fam did well and Little Whip Warriors did well.
Yep.
So Fish Fam is the ones who won the last one. Just unbelievable, world run in total. Who was in second in the world run?
Ravens Revenge.
Ravens Revenge. So Ravens Revenge in the first game. In the second game, they had a poor performance on Junkyard Juke.
They did. They actually were in last place. But that's what I'm saying. And then I think back to earlier games, right? Because it's kind of like a cumulative thing. So, but Ravens Revenge had those three. The first match from World Run was the first place with 29 coins. The second, they came in second with 29 coins. But then in third, everyone had kind of figured it out. They still did manage to make the second time of 636. But what does that mean for all of you? I'm getting. Okay, all right. I need to take a deep breath here.
Well, what we can all agree on was that this was an awesome. Whole thing in general, the entire Creative World Cup, all three of those maps. Got to give props to the map makers. What was it, 17 builders in total? All these maps, they came together to make them, and they're beautiful, and they're amazing to play. So huge props to them, the builders here for the Creative World Cup. Just awesome.
All from the community props, worth 10 points.
Come on.
Got him, baby. Yeah, you like that. You like that. I got him. As soon as he said it, I was like, this guy set himself up. I have to. But seriously, again, just this was so much fun. This was so much fun. The thing too, this was the first half of the day. I thought about that. We stopped right after this.
He almost broke Zeke when he realized that. Regardless, just all around. I want to recall my favorite moments here. What were your favorite moments here, Zeke, from this Creative World Cup? Was it the Funky Fighters taking the point? Was it that last moment with Sand?
Okay.
Fish Fam.
So that was definitely, absolutely. If that wasn't your favorite moment of the whole Creative Finals, I'm not sure what else could top that. Maybe there's something I don't. The Fish Fam, they had to clutch up that win, and they come through with the 5:25 time. We watched Scissors in that run. He just tore through 4 obstacles, literally back-to-back in one life. Now, eventually, he was eliminated, but still, that takes so much precision, and he made it look. You just do. I mean, I'd argue he's the grandfather of creative, right? He's the guy that stepped forward and said, "Hey, you want to do this thing called a death run?" And people are like, "What?" He's like, "Hey, do you like traps? Do you like respawning?"
How iconic for that moment to be Scissors.
aren't you, wait, we have to be 10-point props. You know, maybe I've been running around as a 2-point prop. Maybe I've been that guy that's been rolling into the 2-point props. And then being like, oh yeah, world run, we got it, no problem. Oh, we have a single life.
Ooh. And that face that he made when he made the jump, that needs to be made into an emote for sure. Exactly, Zeke's got it perfectly. Just unbelievable. The pressure that these guys were under in those final moments. Still calculating standings.
It was just too close. It was so unbelievably close. We have to make sure this is correct. Because, I mean, at the end of this, we crowned the first ever Fortnite World Cup Creative Champions. They are creative world champions. The idea of that in itself is insane. Yeah. Insane.
And it's true, too. Like, how many countries were here? Like, more than...
Over these 32 players, there was 19 different countries represented across all 8 teams.
That is a World Cup. That is awesome. It's really cool to see. Again, I'm just holding my breath because they could even be the Little Warriors, right? Remember that in the Junkyard Juke? They came out on top. They had great guard performances. They had great runs, the props, the timing that they had. Everything matters, and when you look back at it and you're really reflecting, all those single props, the timing that Ninja had when he got into those last couple of seconds, remember? Because it was Ninja and Taldak who ended up getting those props at the last couple. It was literally 20 seconds to go in the map, and they clutch up and make sure that their lead is solidified between first and second.
Yeah, I mean, this seriously could go any way, and we're getting closer and closer to finding out who that is, who will ultimately take home that golden llama and be the Fortnite World Champions of Creative. I mean, we hope you guys here in the stadium are enjoying all the action. I know it's tense. I know. I'm right there with you. My heart is racing. I'm tense too. I feel it. Trust me. And I know for sure these guys on the stage are feeling the exact same way, okay? Now we're getting closer.
They're feeling so tense. Just ridiculously tense. Unbelievable. If I'm them, I'm literally just, my heart is beating. I don't know what to do. I'm rolling my guns. I'm doing that right now with my pen. I'm not even playing.
All right. We have calculated the final standings. The votes have been tallied, and the winner of the Golden Games and the overall winner of the Fortnite Creative World Championship is the Fish Fam! Scissors, the grandfather of the death run of Creative itself, has come through!
Love you. Bye.
Every single team here showed up. 19 different countries represented, over 8 teams through 8 weeks of qualifiers, Bala. And it's all culminated right here in this moment.
I have to just see the top 4 and the top 5 really, because Chicken Champions with the Silver Llama. was pretty much what everybody was calculating. That's why it took so, I mean, that was close. That was so close, within $30,000 between second and third, and that's how, of course, you do earn that llama depending on which set. But all that prizing cumulative. So there you have it. Creative World Champions, it's done. And it's not even...
This is only half, by the way, this is day one, and we're halfway through the show. We still have Pro-Am. Oh, by the way, we still have duos tomorrow on Saturday. Oh, by the way, we also have solos on Sunday. Yeah, are you already exhausted? Me too. Me too. What an unbelievable day.
It's going to be a great weekend. I can't wait to see what is ahead. And already this day has started off fantastic with this creative action. I was expecting amazing things, and we got it.
That's right, man. Well, of course, we need to crown them the creative champions. So that's enough from us on the desk. Let's actually sit down a golden boy and crown ourselves some champions.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. What a grueling, grueling run this was, but we have finally come down to it. We have crowned our champions, but we got to make it official. One way to do that right here in everyone here at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Let's welcome to the stage the Fish Fam. Congratulations, guys. One more time. Give it up for the Fish Fam. Gentlemen, those trophies right there, they're yours. Lift them up for the crowd here to see. Again, your winners and Creative World Champions, the Fish Fam!
To play some Fortnite. And 1-4 goes over and stops it while the record coat takes the first match. 1,000 Gotaga and Raven's Revenge. That's it. His feet touch the ground. The impulse doesn't go off. Tamoya takes it for the Funky Fighters.
They are really close. Yeah, don't.
The Chicken Champion
fish stick is walking out with Silver Llama. Let them hear you right now. Let's hear it for all these teams. The Colorful is keeping up.
But yeah, guys, I was supposed to leave home to New York yesterday. Relax, bud. I was supposed to leave. As I was trying to say was, I was supposed to be leaving back to New York yesterday, but I literally stayed just so we could go to Area 51, and it is currently like a day or two later. So yeah, we are literally sending it to Area 51. This is probably gonna be one of the craziest videos I've ever filmed because this is just
Alright, I would just like to thank my family and friends for supporting me all the time.
I really want to shout out the boys back home. Thank you so much for all the support. My family too, especially. And we're really excited to be here at the Fortnite World Cup.
Hey guys, it's Kitty Plays, and I'm in the player lounge right now. I want to know if these guys could describe Fortnite in 3 words, what would it be? For me, it's cool dancing.
Sweaty, fun, and colorful.
I feel like the most common one from me and my friends when we play Fortnite is he's one shot. So, yes, he's never one shot. Yeah.
Wild, creative, and fun.
Those are some good words.
Unique, challenging, and creative. Yeah.
4, 9. Amazing. Amazing.
Clapping bots, bro.
I appreciate that. Yeah. If you could describe Fortnite in 3 words, what would it be?
Super hyper entertainment. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Run, build, bush. I don't know. Fingers crossed, man. That's my 3 words. Fingers crossed, man. Yeah.
My name is Aiden. I'm from Ohio, and I'm a professional Fortnite player for Ghost.
My name is Sean. I'm British Columbia, Canada, and I'm also a professional player for Ghost.
Sean and I were both looking for a partner. We just tested it out, and we ended up taking 5th place the first duo week of the qualifiers. He is more of a passive player, and I'm more of an aggressive player. I think we really just combine, and we help each other out a lot. Like if I'm gonna push a fight and it's a bad fight, he'll just he's passive, so he'll make sure I don't get eliminated. It's an honor to be here, really. With players, there's people here that I've never heard of, and they could be millionaires by the end of the week. So just stay confident. We're gonna do it. We're just full send it. It's a really good feeling to be able to play against some players. So, good time.
Stay on your grind and don't let anyone stop you.
I am here at Obbs Island. I have taken over This is where our observers are, so the guys in-game that are following all of the players around from their perspective.
Lachlan. I'm here in New York for the Creative World Cup and the Fortnite Pro-Am. The Creative World Cup is a lot of fun, and actually very excited for the Pro-Am and Liam McIntyre. So I actually met Liam at the Pro-Am last year. He was Weezel's partner. Super cool dude, down to the game, looking forward. We haven't had any time in to play together yet, but so the charity I've chosen is the Logan Pediatric Hospital, and this is like a local where I'm from. My brother birthed back in the day, so just trying to get back to the local area. My favorite weapon right now in the current meta probably leaning towards the combat shotgun or the pump. I switched between both of those. Probably going to lean more towards the combat for the Pro-Am, but with the recent nerf, maybe depends if I'm taking long range, but probably more long range because I'm playing a bit more safe today. So for the last Pro-Am in LA, I actually dressed up as my codename Elf skin. Unfortunately this time, won't be looking as cool. I got a nice little kit from the whole team. We've got all of our flags on one side from each country that we're from. Welcome.
You
That
guys
makes
know how
sense.
we say high ground, retake everything. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
TCC.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome back. We are now into the Pro-Am pre-show. In just a little bit, you are going to see 100 of the top Fortnite players and celebrities battling it out on the Battle Royale Island. My name is Sundown, joined here by Bala TW. Bala, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing amazing. Literally, we couldn't have a better ending to the Creative Finals. And to top it all off, we get to go right into the Pro-Am. We paired a lot of our favorite Fortnite celebrity figures, as it proves to be many times. It's going to be awesome. Again.
It's a lot of fun. We've seen a ton of great gameplay coming up back in LA. We're excited to do it again. And there's actually some pairs here that we played before. We'll get into that a little bit later, but excited to be here and excited to see these guys take the stage and also get VR kicked off. But let's talk a little bit about what we saw in the creative final. I think it's almost poetic that Scissors was able to take it away on the last World run. His team, known for the death, was known for being one of the first major pioneers of creative as a whole. It was game mode people hadn't got, and it took the Fortnite world by storm. And to see them punch up in the golden game,
that's basically all you can. Some, fan meets, doing some signings, all sorts of stuff, and just overall having a good time watching the games, playing in the fan festival.
I mean, you need to get used to this environment. If you haven't been down here, if you have a ticket, come on down, come hang out, check those out, because there is so much going on, so many people to talk to, players around, we're hanging out, and also don't forget, if you're at home, you can tune in and join the fun. You can use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. If you go to Fortnite.com/watch, there is so many ways for you to get involved and just be a part of this. This entire thing is a spectacle. It's more than just the Battle Royale and the stuff that's playing. It is about these players celebrating the awesome stuff that they do.
Time on Twitter. See what the reaction
I think we had like a relatively similar moment. The entire stadium was empty, and I thought I was about to pass that. Like, I hit the castle jump, and I literally stood up, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I'm good. This is the most amazing moment. So then to watch Sand have that moment, have his team surround him, and know that you lifted yourself above in what was literally their last chance. That decided if you don't take that home right there, you don't get the golden llama. You don't have the thing you need to then be the first ever creative world champion. And that moment is just the start to an amazing weekend. We're going to have so many more little moments like that that will define people's gaming careers, or maybe it'll just be the Kickstarter.
It will be the Kickstarter. I'm pretty sure for a lot of these guys, it's going to be the Kickstarter. Dropped in the Fortnite World Cup all the way back in April. They played for 10 weeks. They competed. Program's going to be a little bit of a preview of that. It's going to be amazing. All the preparation, all the hard work, all the friendships, and the heartbreak, everything. It's going to be so cool to watch.
And one thing I'm particularly excited about is the evolution of just kind of, I don't want to say the casual game, but these guys really kind of press it. You've seen every whether it's professional players or the celebrities. I mean, just Joey Bosa last time was doing this like reverse ramp top rotation, and it was gorgeous. But the players are ready and out on the stage, so enough from us. We are going to kick off the Celebrity Pro-Am with a pair you probably saw before. It is Robert Abisi and Ghost Aiden. Robert now being one half of the electronic duo known as Lost Kings. You know them from their song Bad and You. And before they were famous, their first paid gig was in a bowling alley. Him and Aiden competed last time in the Pro-Am, and we're one interaction short of taking home that top spot.
They came in second, lost only by 4 points in a 1v1 that went Symphony's way. Aiden against Symphony, what a memorable moment from that Pro-Am.
And Aiden is also one of the 2 controller players who has qualified for the duo portion of the Fortnite World Cup. And now on to our next duo, Mario Hezgonza and Nick Merckx. Mario, of course, being a professional shooting guard for the Portland Trail Blazers. He is also representing Croatia on their national team. And then Nick Merckx, all about the MFAM rep in there. Had a fantastic barbecue last week. Definitely recommend you check that out. Did some awesome stuff for his community, and he's excited to be here. Originally competed 8 years or more, made his name through streaming, and now has a very thriving community.
Mario Hezgonza on the Portland Trail Blazers. He hails out of Croatia. We're going to go ahead and continue on inside the Arthur Ashe Stadium. We have Nick Shanholtz and Ghost Sean. Nick Shanholtz being the other half of the Lost Kings duo, of his brother being Robert Abisi. And of course, they're best known for tons of awesome remixes by Imagine Dragons, Vance Joy. And then standing next to him, there is Sean, the Fortnite pro, who's, competing with Aiden. You talked about him.
Yeah, he was one of the first original young lords coming out of North America. The Canadian player, so incredibly strong and gifted, and known for intelligent decision-making at all points in the game. If you're able to eliminate him, congratulations, because not a whole lot of people are able to do that.
Yeah. We continue on. Again, it's going to be, this time, somebody that we all know. It's Nav and Tfue.
And you can see them excited to be here. Don't know how much of an introduction these two need. Nav, the Canadian rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. And then Tfue, I mean, come on. One TwitchCon, qualified week 3 of the solo competition in first place. You watch him all the time because he streamed all of those games, no delay, live, saying, bring on the world, nothing is stopping me. And he is here to upset the status quo at the Pro-Am. He wants the title.
Title? They're prepared to take that. Listen.
Okay, Nav, do you have any messages for your opponents today?
Don't be surprised if I box you and trap kill you or something. So yeah, and I think we'll be pretty high up in the rankings.
All right, get it.
Did you expect anything but confidence from that duo? Nav has been in there with the script. Now on to the next one. We have some more veterans here. With Lowry and Closey. This is now actually with 3rd time competing on the Pro-Am stage. Quit is ready to play. He's excited to be here. Best known as the American rapper. Before he got into of music. He was a big fan of graphic design. He got his name coming out from Witty, but he wants a victory on the stage. And I mean, what more do you need to know about Cloaksy?
Yeah, Cloaksy wants one too. He was at the summer block party, didn't manage to break top 20, but this time, who knows? He won the TwitchCon fall skirmish with Tifu. He's experienced. He's played in plenty of skirmishes. He's played in pro-ams before, so we'll see what he can bring out today.
And he's used to playing on the main stage. And on to our next duo, we have Ashley Rickards in Exile. Ashley, best known as the actress for her roles on One Tree Hill in Awkward. She also rides in Train Voices and works with a pet therapy program that helps special needs children and the elderly. That is the best back. I would say that as well. Then Exile, one of the famous Russian big fans, wanted to be on the stage, wants to be among the best of the best, and honestly, he looks ready.
Ready? See if he is ready when he takes the stage and gets ready to compete. And now it's time to hear from them, of course, from Ashley Rickards. Let's listen to see what she had to say ahead of the competition.
All right, Ashley, do you have any words for your opponents today?
I'm coming for you, and if I'm not, but I'm coming for you. But like not too hard.
That doesn't seem like indecisiveness. That seems like a solid plan. Hide or go for this. We're going to go continue to the stadium. We have a duo that I think a lot of people are going to be excited for. Sagala and Dr. Lupo.
One word can you say about these pairs? Dr. Lupo, of course, you know him. 125 most influential people on the internet. Let's see if he can be influential in this game. Sagala, the English DJ record. That's 6 single points in the top 10 of the UK singles. Incredibly impressive. Lupo, you know, after the last promo, he's got a little bit of a chip on his back. He wants to show up and outplay the rest of them. Show he's not too old to hang with the best of these kids.
That he is not. We'll see if he can perform. I've been playing all sorts of games with him this week. He's ready to play. We can continue forward with Dr. Vasco and Tim the Tatman.
And I mean, Vasco or Rufi. Oh, you also might know him as Prince Zuko from Avatar The Last Airbender. And then Tim the Tatman, one half of the Girth Wake, has been there forever, all about the community, involving his community. The Tatman are, they're about it. And when you see him on the stage, like, I wouldn't want to run into that duo, whether it's in a back alley or in the kitchen. They look scary.
I wouldn't want to, but when I see that picture of Tim, I just have to say that is so adorable.
I mean, he looks like he's got the hands out there, 72 hours pose, ready to fight, and then just the most adorable, friendly smile. Like, I just wanted to give him a hug. But now we're going to go on to the next pair. We have John Ha and Wade CN. Wade being the Fortnite streamer all the way from China. He says the Flintlock is how he is able to capitalize on the island. John Wan is a dancer and choreographer to the dance group, the Kinjaz. He makes appearances on World of Dance and the Dance Arena competition, and sometimes he even teaches dance at their dojo.
We'll see if the Chinese competition out of Wade is going to step up. We're going to get a taste of that also in the World Cup tomorrow. But here in Pro-Am, we'll see if they can compete, see if they can hang.
And I'm all about the Flintlock plays, man. If you're bringing that out and you're going at people, I've seen some ridiculous clips that he's pulled out with it, but some more players who are capable of ridiculous clips, whether it's on the basketball court or on the Fortnite island. It is Aaron Gordon and Ali A. Ali A being one of the original Fortnite content creators. In July of 2015, he's awarded 2 Guinness World Records for his gaming channel. And Aaron Gordon, the American professional basketball player for the Orlando Magic. He plays as both a power forward and a small forward. And as you can tell, he's not that small. He's 6'9" out there, looking to tower over and dunk on the competition.
We've seen him do it so many times in the dunk competitions. It's awesome to see. And Allier did something that I didn't even know was possible, which is get Guinness Book of World Records in YouTube. That's insane.
Record breakers all around him. Now another pair you're probably familiar with. Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl. You saw them at the Creative Showdown. That is the most adorable way Chandler broke first. Chandler Riggs, the actor and DJ, best known as Carl Grimes on The Walking Dead. And then One Shot Girl, the Fortnite YouTuber and streamer, previously had a PC world record for most Fortnite squad elims in one round. when she was playing with some of her other competitors, Tfue, Floxy, and Nick A30. Let's have a listen in to what One Shot Girl said.
All right, Julie, do you have any messages for the other team?
I do. I have the best teammate, Chandler Riggs. Our communication, our teamwork is on point, and we are coming for every single person in the lobby. So we will see you guys out there.
Love to see it from One Shot Girl. Awesome there. We're going to continue forward. Introduce our next pair. It's going to be Jackson and Action Jackson. So a Jackson pair.
The Jackson duo there. Also, big congratulations to Action Jackson, just going full time there with his stream. Paul, you're well on your way. And Serranis Jackson is an actor and writer who you might recognize from HBO's series Insecure. He has also played professional basketball in Asia, so you know what? He might be able to dunk on him too.
He might. The Jackson 2 will show up here today at the Pro-Am. Of course.
was that? Was able to, you know, get courage back a little bit, give the opportunity there. But you know what, Jack, I appreciate the foundation. If you are going to start it, Ben could use all the help he could get. Now we're going to go on to our next duo, and I'm going to need you guys to do something important up in the stands. Rather than clapping or yelling for them, I need you to put your hands up high in the air and wave them back and forth for Jordan Fisher and Ewok. Make sure you get a nice and loud, give him that applause. Jordan Fisher, the American singer, dancer, actor, quite literally does everything. I'm not even sure he's human. And then Ewok, the 13-year-old Twitch streamer, is completely deaf, uses ASL to communicate both with her partner and then uses the visual indicators. She's best known, well, for chasing down that man right next to her in the Pro-Am and making him pay.
Yeah, the most memorable moment in the Pro-Am at the summer block party when she chased down Jordan Fisher and Dr. Hoopo.
Shout out to you three daughters and everyone out there with family in the crowd. Oscar Lord is an Argentinian YouTuber who plays Fortnite and recently started getting into his own music, trying to sing, and has found a lot of success and help there. And GC is a YouTube vlogger, gamer, YouTubers, and then I'm happy to be on 0-2. Nobody is stopping me.
Incredible rise throughout the World Cup qualifiers. You touched on it a little bit. Strong performer all the way through. He plays Fortnite every day, he says, so maybe he'll win a lot of money for his share of his coach.
The pitch of the game is one of the most aggressive players there, and now on to that rear gamer, and the Slayer 360. Rear, an actress and beauty queen, best known as her role on Lisa Miller's TV show Awkward. She held the title of Miss Teen Malibu 2 consecutive years as the back-to-back, and she was Miss Regional California team in 2011. She also says she will never not play as Peach in Mario Party or Toad in Mario Kart. The Slayer 360
Azul.
from Mexico, who says that he cannot say the letter R correctly, but I bet he can.
Yeah, I bet you he can. I definitely can. And Jared Abramson joining us on the floor. There they are.
I was playing with you.
Awesome hair flip right there. Come on, Zorman, do it again.
Just about to say, Zorman, all about the hair flip there. A famous Spanish YouTuber and magician. He studied programming and computer science. Jared Abramson is the Canadian actor known for his role in American Animals, and Travelers. But I think the more interesting the facts, he's a trained mixed martial artist and Muay Thai kickboxer. 2-0-0 in each. MMA name, ready, Balla, get this?
Starting game.
That's good. That's terrifying. Like, don't want to run into anybody like that. Now our next duo, Robles and Chihuahua. Robles, a well-known a province of Buenos Aires. Fun fact, he likes arugula. He struggles to not eat it with every meal. And his partner there, Chihuahua. They've seen a lot of success.
Next duo is David Williams, and David Williams being a professional poker player and popular Magic the Gathering player. He also competed on terms of Austin Hill, which is
restaurant all come through, and then Wildcat has been around the scene forever. He's been playing games forever. You can check him out. We have a soundbite from both of these guys. Let's listen to what these two competitors have to get.
All right, guys, what message do you have for your opponent?
Marksman and JT Brown in the other team's in trouble. Play on an iPad. They have to play on a controller, Xbox controller. But luckily, I brought my Xbox with me. I've been in the hotel grinding. He's been exploring New York City. He's been trying to sweat out red.
All right, good luck, guys.
Wow, wise words from the pulling out their buddies a little bit. No anywhere near, but original builders in the community, all about it, getting a little bit in there, all about the dance moves. Mint was the one who pioneered a lot of the initial meta, encouraged people and pumped positivity into the community. Very popular student, and Michael Graham is the American Mr. Robot. In 2018, he ran the Honolulu Marathon, and he'll be running the New York City Marathon in 2019.
The Australian players, the first one, Wax Motif, the Australian DJ and music producer. He has influences from R&B to disco to UK bass, so all over the place, really. Wax Motif. Yes, okay. The American YouTuber, who's actually based in Sydney, in South Wales. Likes to keep his content humorous. I always think of him as the player who tries to knock somebody off the mountain with a shopping cart in the first pro.
He was not successful, just to let you know. But on to our next duo. Alexander is the Japanese-Peruvian actor and model who has so many names that are amazing, but the last of which is Diablo. And then you have Vodka, the Japanese YouTube personality, whose skill level, he says, is as good as some of the best pros around the world. He says sometimes he has a bad mouth, but a gentle heart. It's okay, we'll help you fix up that filter here with a family-friendly audience, but they look excited to be here. And look at those shades on Alexander.
Yeah, those are stylish.
I
wonder if he can see inside, though. We're going to continue forward. The Japanese players. It's Ellie and Nekukan. Ellie, who joined us at the last scrum, he's a Japanese dancer and performer for Japan's #1 boy band.
Also has a solo rap project if he can get crazy on today. And then Nekukan is his partner, the Japanese Fortnite streamer, who's pumped to be here, excited to take it on. Let's hear what Ellie had to say before the competition.
All right, Ellie, do you have any message for your opponents today?
I'm from Tokyo. Watch out for Crazy Boy. Sayonara. Bang.
Like we said, got to watch out for the Crazy Boy. He's on a mission, wants to make it happen. Now our next pair is Claire Grant and Jacob. Claire Grant is the American actress, model, and producer who co-founded Team Unicorn, which has made a web series and music video parodies, including Geek and Gamer Girls and All About That Bass. Fun fact, she says her burps have been known to rattle windows. Hey, we got that in common. And then Jacob is a YouTube personality all the way from Poland, here to play some Fortnite, tear up the stage, and he says he wants to win some money for charity, but he's also just looking to have a good time.
And that he will have for sure. I'm absolutely amazed by that. We're going to continue forward. It's Business Boy and Frizz. Frizz, another Polish streamer who, he enjoys Fortnite. He and his awesome girlfriend has some as well, so awesome duo there. We'll see if this duo, though, of Business Boy and Frizz can do anything on the stage. Business Boy, the music producer who has worked with artists like Lil Nas X, Party Next Door. He's extremely athletic, as you can tell. We'll see if he can do anything with that athleticism on the stage.
Yes, and he has been called the basketball Dre. And now, just after them, we have Symphony and Vinny Pergola. Vinny Pergola being one half of the Phantoms duo who's competing today. He was also an actor turned DJs. You might recognize him from shows like That's So Raven, The Bernie Mac Show, and The Misbehave. Now, Symphony looking fantastic today. Definitely showered, got the gel in his hair. All about the stream, the content, and the fast edit. Originally known as the best editor. Pioneered some of those quick listening goals, making people
through time in the summer skirmish. Continuing through Kyle Catlin from the Phantoms as well. You heard Sundown say his brother was a teen actor. He was also a teen actor. He played on shows just like the Bernie Mac Show, which we already talked about, and 10 Things I Hate About You. And they became the duo as you know them about. It's the Phantoms. Moving forward as well, his duo partner, Kay. We just saw him perform in the Creative World Cup. And he's a British YouTuber, Twitch streamer, org owner, all this sorts of stuff. He's also known for his meme, you know it.
That's crazy, bro. And now our next, all the way from down under, trying to prove they're here for you. It will not be easy, but they're hoping that one day they will find peace on the Battle Royale island. Alison Wonderland is the Australian electronic dance music producer. She has been best known for, well, most recently her single Peace, her album Run, in so many amazing things. She sings, plays the cello, and is also just a genuine human being. Likes to stress that it's all about positive mental health and being there for the other person. Loser is a very popular Australian streamer, part of the channel, which includes multiple Australian content creators, and she was one of the first Australian Twitch streamers to hit 1 million followers. And fun fact, she can do a perfect
amazing for Loser there on the floor still. They're going to grace us with their presence. It's Desmond GM and Mr. Fresh Asian. We have a lot to say about Mr. Fresh Asian because he's somebody that participated in almost all the World Cup qualifiers. One time doing it and really plays high.
He was streaming it the entire time. We had a chance to talk with Desmond last night. The actor the Sonara Chronicles in NCIS Los Angeles. He also break dances under the alias B-Boy Desmond. And back in the day, he used to pin a mask on microphone. We talked about this earlier in
WWE superstar Xavier Woods. And I am YouTube sensation Chris Danker, a.k.a. Chris Danger, a.k.a. Danker. YouTube channel, up, down, down. I want to present But not us, baby boy. No, 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 no.
What you're looking at is not one but two celebrities. Two. And not one but two professional gamers. Two. And that is the advantage that we are going to use in order to run wild through our competition.
And at the end of the day, you are looking at the 2019 Fortnite World Cup Pro Am Champions. Now hit our music. Oh, y'all ain't got music? Oh, y'all got, okay. We don't need no music.
You know what, Xavier? Thank you so much. It seems to now be a tradition. The first Pro-Am, he walked in with CDN the third on his shoulders. The second one, he crowned himself king before the competition. And now he just hops on the line, grabs the microphone, and declares himself the champ with Belt Delta. The disparity between those belts is mildly hilarious.
It is hilarious, and for the next time, get them some music, please.
Yeah, I was just about to say that definitely we need the music because if Xavier's gonna be up there, like you don't even see anything happening. But yeah, that was a lot going on. But enough of the interruption. We need to get into the last shift of the players. It's Liam McIntyre and Lachlan. Lachlan, of course, being the Australian gamer known for posting Fortnite and Minecraft-related content on his self-titled channel, which has earned more than 12 million subscribers. Has been around the scene from the beginning, played in the creative before this. Then Liam McIntyre, the Australian actor, best known for playing the lead in 2 of the Spartacus series. He has also appeared in Legend of Hercules, The Flash, Here's a War War, and never tasted Coca-Cola. Well, you're not
Forward. Joga and Detonator out of Brazil. High Temp Joga is the Brazilian YouTuber. He actually only played Battle Royale, and he
looking at the beard, I'm looking at the Brazilian national team of almost Fighter Lord Detonator having none of it. They are, you know what? I just want to hear what Detonator has to say because that is incredible. Everything about that is amazing.
All right, Detonator, what is some trash talk you have for your opponent?
If you want my opponent, you'll be eliminated. Don't cross me. Don't do this, because you'll be eliminated by the powers of the heavy metal from Detonator.
Looking to eliminate everyone in his path. That was the complete opposite direction I thought we were going with that. So let's get on to the next pair. Another Brazilian representative is Edukov in Flakes Power. Edukov, a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, recently moved to the U.S. to improve his English. Currently lives in Florida. On top of his hyper successful daily vlogs from his day-to-day activities, he streams games like Fortnite and Flakes Power. Number of big competitions have been around in around the competitive community.
Moving on forward, it's Kawamura and Malango, the Brazilian. So continuing on the Brazilians, and obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be here. He's only been a pro Fortnite player for 4 months, but he said he needs somebody to look at.
Podcast and musician for almost 10 years. And recently just did his own talk show. Just after that, we have PT Figueira in 7. Figueira is a Brazilian YouTuber presenter. He makes a lot of content for the team and online. He has a famous chihuahua, and his name is And now after that, we have 7. The Latin American helps to be here. We're going to see the back hurts. Oh, okay. I got it. It's an old joke. That was a little over my head. But you can see 7 looking to rep be here. I've seen they've been putting time in the practice room, so they're taking this serious.
And gracing us on the floor with their presence, it's Jeremy Ray Taylor and following Jeremy Ray Taylor, the American actor, known for his role as Ben in
We'll be back as well. And then you have Logo slugs. So he made his name Slogo Man all about it. He calls fans the slugs, Slogo Army, and Sloganators. And he has a big interest in psychology and played rugby.
Born to stay on the edge of the mat. It's JT Brown, and I'm Marksman. I'm Marksman, one of the players who has been around the competitive scene, playing a number of skirmishes, but opting to, do some stuff at the pro-am here.
And now this is JT Brown's third pro-am. The pro NHL player is looking to make waves. He's become a big Twitch streamer and being involved in the community, and he gets a lot of the other NHL guys involved and has done a great thing with his organization as well, bringing athletes into the world of competitive gaming. There are a pair to look out for because Marksman has competed on basically every level of the game, and he knows how to pull on some tricky plays.
Speaking of tricky plays, another duo that's experienced both at the pro-am and the competitive scene is Mackenzie Boyd and Fear Itself.
Yes, Mackenzie Boyd is the American singer-songwriter originally from Lafayette, Louisiana. He competed in the last Creative Showdown on the Chicken Champion, had amazing plays, also known for his song Roses in Little Half Moon, competed on American Idol. Fear Itself, the former retired professional Halo player, somebody I grew up watching and seeing like, wow, competing on the main stage, has played on teams like Final Boss. He named himself after Franklin Delano Roosevelt's speech because he thought it sounded cool. Now on to our next duo ball. It's Joey Fatone and Expert
Joey Fatone, a lot of players. He's the American singer, dancer, actor, and television personality, best known as the member of the classic boy band NSYNC. In 2007, he came in second place in the ABC reality show Dancing with the Stars. Joey says he loves the VR game. He plays with the people all over the country, but let me tell you, he's playing the VR game, and it ain't 3 a.m.
No, but he has great footwork and Expert Deep, the YouTube gamer and rapper who does gaming commentaries. His adopted name is Kevin, while his first name is Dante. The latter being his stage name. He's created content for 13 years doing vlogs, skits, and more. And we had an opportunity to catch up with him and hear what he had to say.
All right, Expert
Deep. Is watch your back. Because I'm going to be right behind you. And I know how you build, and I know how you play. I've been studying, okay? And I'm really sneaky. That's all I'm going to say. All right? This is especially to you, Tifu.
What I find funny about that is as he's calling out Tifu, I don't know if you saw it, Tifu was right over his shoulder, and he started nodding when he said, "That's for you, Tifu." Tifu's like, "Yeah, come get some, let's go." But onto one of our last duo pairings, we have Edwin Hodge and Raps. Raps is the German YouTuber. He's been around the scene for a long time, makes a ton of content. And Edward Hodge, the actor, best known as playing Dante Bishop in the Purge film series. Breaking the Dance moves out right there. And he's the only actor to appear in all of the first 3 films. And he says he is addicted to golf.
Whether those golf skills translate, or perhaps carry through with his experience on YouTube and creating content and all sorts of creative stuff as well.
And I mean, he has been around since quite literally the very beginning. We're talking season 1, season 2, making content over in Germany. He has been all about it and pressing forward. And I mean, this group, this entire pairing, all of them, fun to be around. When they all will interact on the island, it's to be ridiculous. I mean, we've seen some of the starting island shenanigans that happened before, and I'm just pumped for him out there and to see how some of these players interact, because you can already tell there's some bad blood out there. There's some people calling each other out. You got Marksman and Wildcat right away. Edwin Hodge calling out Tifu. Like they're saying, no, we're coming for it. I've also seen a number of these pairs. Hey, One Shot Girl and Chandler, they were in the practice room. Every single opportunity they got, they were down there, they were playing duos, they're doing everything they can. Call us for there. I mean, you know Nick is going to bring his all as well. Nick A30, crazy competing with One Shot Girl in the Creative Showdown. I mean, he's pumped to be here.
Yeah, he's pumped to be there. We also have all sorts of players who competed last month. The Summer Block Party, Aiden, his partner, a lot of other people as well. Tons of pro players, tons of celebrities. You're going to have a blast watching this. I can't wait to get in the action as well.
And I mean, one thing, you think of just like some of the DJs who are out there. Boss Kings Phantoms, Alice in Wonderland, Wax Motif, just like all of these guys. I know just naming some of them who I'm a little more familiar with and listen to, but I just am so excited. And plus all the actors, you have basketball players, and I don't want to say more importantly, but all of the Fortnite players as well who are so incredible. And oh my, what is that? Oh, okay, so that is your reigning Pro-Am champions. Pro-Am #1, Marshmallow and Ninja and Airwalk and RO Crime on the other side. The winners from the summer block party. And I mean, they're allowed in the winner's circle.
They are allowed in the winner's circle. Zeke there too. See what they have for us, of course. Everybody ready to get the Pro-Am started.
They're ready to get it started, but not without these two marquee pairs to the crowd. They're excited to be there. They're ready to play. These are people who are at the top of their game. Airwalk qualified for the World Cup. Carl Crime is out there. Ninja and Marshmallow, the original pop-off pair, when they're able to take the Zeke, what do you got for us over on the stage with our reigning champions?
Fortnite fans around the world, we couldn't do this without our reigning champions. The Summer Block Party Pro-Am champions, Airwax Rhyme. Any words to your competition?
Good luck.
Your 28 Pro-Am champions, Ninja and Marshmallow. The duo is back together. Ninja, I'll come to you. I don't like to talk. Any words for...
you know, we just want to thank the you guys as well for participating. I hope we end up in the finals, you know, the last game.
There you have it. You'll take the stage. Pro-Am.
For you. They're going now. I'm coming for you. Better watch out for me.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Fortnite Pro-Am R3. I'm Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Face here, but Equal Boys back in our hometown of New York City. We couldn't be more excited to call the action here today because it's going to be a good one. The players loaded up on the stage. Monster, I think we're going to be in for a banger today.
Yes, we are. Banger like that track. Mike Realms is dropping some beats on us. That was so fun.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, warm for me. Pancakes standing by, you know?
We got all kinds of stuff ready for you guys today, that's for sure.
I've known Xavier Woods for a very long time, and I've always asked him where to get this pancake. I'm excited to steal some for myself. They're going to go bad eventually, but might
might as well. Have a stack of pancakes.
Yeah,
You're my friend.
And we got him here. We're ready to go. Just
All
like
right.
that.
Well, let's go through the format and see how this whole thing's going to work. Get you guys up to speed in case you're joining us for the first time. This is how it all plays out. When you get 10th place, you get 2 additional points, making it 5 points total. When you get to the top 5, you'll get 7 points there. And a victory royale will grant you 10 points total. Plus, a big one. Each elimination will be 1 point. Players will look to really rack up some points in these games, kind of like what Airwax did in the last pro at the Summer Block Party.
Right, you watched Airwax come out here, which I had the pleasure of being on the floor, and it was showing that he is here for a reason at the World Cup stage. Because not only that, he qualified.
That's right. He qualified. His talent is something that we all have to take note of. He certainly is going to be one of those players you look at on that stage and you think every one of the duos that formidable threats out there as well. You know, the crowd, they cheer for Tifu, they cheer for Aiden, you know, Fortnie as well. There's some great players out there. And to top it off, they got some great duos on the as well. That's going to be the difference. Because every time we do this Pro-Am, it's always about that, right? Like, how do they...
Exactly. With that, because they're fighting for a lot of prize here. So we're going to jump into that. See if we can carry over.
Right. The money that they're going to be playing for this day for charity. Keep that in mind. Let's take a look here. First place is going to get $1 million for the charity of their choice. Second through 50, everyone's getting it. Okay, and no one's going to walk away empty-handed. $500 grand for second place. The difference between is $500,000 going to charity. That's huge stuff for them. Constantly giving back to the community. And the reality of it all is that we could very well see, given how this format works, a new champion. There could be a new duo that is going to be walking on that winner circle. It may not be Marshmallow, may not be Ninja. 2018, Fortnite was played in a very different way.
That's right.
And then Airwax with that dominating performance last time. I wonder, Monster, could he repeat that again? Look at the people out there in the crowd chilling out. Having a good time. They don't want to be seen on camera. I respect that.
Wave.
I feel bad.
See us on you.
I feel bad because I know a lot of people probably killing
both of our kids are screaming out.
I look good. My mama told me I look good. She's in the house, so I figured I'd do that. We're going to get started. And obviously looking forward to seeing these players on the stage. But before we do that, we actually have Aiden standing by with Fortnie. What you got to do?
Thank you so much, G. Over here, but I am joined by Aiden and all the rest from Lost. They came in second at the Summer Pro-Am, so you can bet they are here to take first place today. Have you two practiced at all?
Yeah, we talk a lot, so we have a good idea what we're going to do. And especially in the last one, we're familiar with each other, which I think helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Having that team synergy definitely helps. Now, Aiden, you are no stranger to playing in LAN environments, but this one's a little bit different. Who do you have with you here today?
I have my mom and my dad, my girlfriend, and my 5 mods. I hear him screaming back there. I love you guys.
That's incredible. You have such an amazing support. Now, you guys are playing for charity. This is a massive event. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's an honor to be here, and the fact that Epic Games provides everybody with the opportunity to play, and for charity and just make money for themselves. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm honored to be playing for Wounded Warriors, and I'm just gonna enjoy this moment. It's great.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And just one more for you. Now, you are a DJ duo. Is your counterpart at home watching right now, or is he here?
He's playing. So my duo partner is playing with his duo partner for the World Cup tomorrow, so we're about to take over.
Interesting how that worked out, isn't it?
Yeah, it may have been set up.
May have been, definitely. Well, good luck today, guys. I will definitely be rooting for you. GB Monster, back to you today.
Always a pleasure to hear from him. I remember meeting Robert Abisi last Pro-Am, and he said, I just want to go home now and just practice. And we talked about his win and second place last summer block at Pro-Am, as we had mentioned, with Aiden and Robert Abisi. You know what? I'm going to make a bold proclamation here, Monster. I think they're going to take it. I think Aiden and Robert BC are going to take this year.
Well, I'm going to have to, stagger that and bring back, I don't know, maybe an old rivalry, because this time, we have Nick Merckx here. How about I put my money on Aiden, and you put your money on Aiden if you want to do that?
Okay. Interesting stuff. One player here that everyone obviously wants to see succeed is Tfue. We actually had an opportunity to get the words from him.
Hey, how you doing? Wait, just let me open up OBS real quick.
You could suck my dick.
Wait, let
Hey guys.
You're really quiet, by the way.
Fuck yourselves. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. And a me.
Well, I'm forced to wear my glasses now.
Yeah, I'm forced to sweat my back.
Alright, let's go.
I got this. Oh shit. Oh. Got it. 800 points. I got a big hostel. Oh, hello. Shit. What the? I'll eat your pineapples. Oh shit. 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 Spit your pineapple to me. What are they gonna do? Oh no! Oh no! I have a kill you!
Alright, let's go.
Victor! Bam! 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 Come on, David, bring it on. I will take over Pilly's high score. No! I took over Pilly's high score. Let's go into some 1v1 quick.
I want to do playground full video.
Yeah, well, you said 1v1v1. A 1v1v1. 1v1, wait, oh,
1v1 and we'll do my video, okay?
1v1v1.
I need more videos out for more subscribers so I can overtake.
Check out my views.
Okay. Wait, what the hell? Someone actually been on my account. Hello?
What?
Have you been on my account?
No, dick sucker.
Because I have the World Cup background. Wait, let me text my phone.
Everybody has the World Cup background.
No, for the one.
You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. Why can't I? Your mum's using it, that's who.